The Rock. He used to be a professional wrestler. He's big, he's bald, he's got a lot of charisma and some cool tattoos too. You probably know the man. He's one of those you'll know him when you see him people. He's also called Dwayne Johnson. Use whatever name you want. He's credited by Dwayne these days though. Today I want to talk about his career, more specifically where it's heading. When he first started out, he was in a slew of action movies and a couple of comedies. He really started to show off his charisma to a larger audience, and he slowly built himself up as someone to keep an eye on. Then he made a deal with Disney and made a few family-friendly movies, most of which were mixed in quality at best. While the quality might have been mixed, it certainly introduced him to a wider audience, and it allowed him to play around with different types of roles and characters, personalities and so on, while also pushing him as a leading man. Then, once that deal was over, he returned to big action movies. His return was fully cemented with Fast 5, which I personally think is the best Fast and Furious movie. He firmly established that he could play a badass tough guy with a strong likability factor. He also really bulked up, making him bigger and more imposing than ever before. There was no denying it, the guy had screen presence, physically and mentally and whatever other form you want to take on. From that point on, he kind of fell into a formula. For a long time it was working. It arguably still is. He became a Hollywood leading man in action flicks and comedic movies. He often played roles with a bit of action and comedy required, and most of them have been entertaining at the very least, if not outstanding movies. What's evident is that his movies with ensemble casts and focus on more buddy-like relationships are more successful than the others, both in terms of critical acclaim and in terms of commercial gain. Dwayne Johnson movies are often better and do better when he's not the only name attached to it. There have been a bunch of these action flicks now though, and I feel like people are starting to get tired of them. He's branched out a tad and tried some more comedic outings, but these action flicks are his primary focus. If it ain't broke, you know. Most recently there was Black Adam, a movie he and the marketing team were really pushing after years of development. This was supposed to be the big boost for the DCU, the one that changes everything. And it came out and it was bad, or okay at the best if you prefer. Most significantly, as of recording, it's apparently only just going to make a profit. There are conflicting messages about that though. Here's my point. Are people getting tired of Dwayne Johnson? He was and may still be the most financially successful leading man in Hollywood right now. But are we kind of over him? It looks like he's done with the Fast franchise, it looks like he's done with Black Adam and DC. So what's next for him? More generic action flicks? More comedic buddy team-ups? Can this man give us something new? So many questions surround him and his career right now, and I just can't help but wonder, is this the start of his downfall? There was also a recent online discussion relating him to John Cena and Dave Bautista. Which of them is the best wrestler turned actor? Of course, Dwayne Johnson is the most successful. That's not even up for discussion. I think Cena has a lot of potential and is only just getting started. But I do have to say that Dave Bautista is the best actor with the most range, and he's also the smartest of them in terms of the roles he's playing and the films he's getting into. That's another discussion though. I do like Dwayne Johnson. I think his films are often entertaining at the least, even if most of them are a little derivative and heavy on the CGI these days. Let me know in the comments what you think. And this has been Let's Talk About The Rock, and I've been Grant Burton, so follow me at @the_Grant Burton and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you got a topic for Let's Talk, leave it in the comments too and I might get to that. Thanks for watching.